Most people drink it every single morning, but have no knowledge of really what it takes to make a cup of coffee. From the Guatemalan female-run farm to your cup, this is your host, Brandon Hawley, and this is American Dream TV. I'm here with JT and Nick of Doxa Coffee, and I have been so blown away with what they're doing, learning a little bit of their process and kind of what's going into Doxa Coffee. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, Doxa Coffee. Doxa, first off, just means glory, beauty, excellence, an ancient Greek word. And we really say we want to serve excellent coffee so that people know they matter. And that's what builds really all of our business around that idea and around that mission vision. When we got into coffee initially, I didn't know much at all. As with many during COVID, I did my deep dive when I was behind my computer with nothing else to do and started to research it. And as I got more into it, the more fascinated I became. For us, we've stayed very simple in our model. We wanted genuine origin coffees. And those genuine origin coffees are two primary ones. One's from Ethiopia, and then one is from Guatemala. Manos de Mujer is the actual farm we get our Guatemalan beans from. It's an all-women's farm. Those women started this farm because many of their husbands died in the Civil War. And so every time we buy their beans and then of course serve their beans to people, we get to tell their story. We get to support that cause. Part of what we love about getting to see coffee as more than just something that we consume.
Now we're about to do what's called a cupping.
There you go.
We're gonna do a little tasting of coffee. This is Bryson. He's the one that does the quality control and really makes this coffee great. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So where we source it from matters a lot. What we're looking for in particular right now is what are some of the most inherent flavors within each coffee that we think our customers are really gonna like. And so we'll do this form of cupping so that we can get the most objective flavor profile from each coffee. So we know exactly what we're looking for. And so everybody grabs a spoon and we break the crust, is what this is called. And so I'll go ahead and let maybe Nick kind of demonstrate how we do it. But you're essentially gonna get really, really close to the coffee itself because aromatics are one of the most important things in tasting coffee. He's going to plunge 3 times and he's just gonna smell as he's plunging so that he can really get a sense of what it smells like before we even taste it. And so what he's doing is he's unlocking the aromatics of the coffee as it's just kind of been brewing. The reason for there being 2 as opposed to just 1 is because sometimes we have defects in the bag. We want to get as objective as we can in our judgment of each coffee.
Coffee is an experience across the whole palate. When you drink it correctly, when you taste it properly, you're actually helping highlight on your tongue, on your palate, all of the notes of that coffee. And so if you just take a swig of coffee, it's gonna hit your mouth in a certain way or whatever, and you might not get the whole experience. In this situation, we're trying to look for everything and evaluate it. And so you're gonna slurp the coffee, and when you slurp it, it's gonna spray it across your palate and your mouth. And so the slurp is spraying that across the palate, helping get all of the notes there. You're gonna dip your spoon after every one.
Okay.
That's for sanitation and not contaminating the different coffees.
All right, well that's fantastic. So, okay, we've tasted all of them. You know that this one has this note, this one has this note. Where do we go from there? So we've talked a lot about quality control, making sure the beans taste good. That final step is drinking it.
Yeah.
And there are how many ways to drink coffee?
Countless.
I mean, yeah, but today we're gonna be doing a pour over, which I would imagine, can you kind of talk a little bit about a pour over? What's,
Yeah.
what does it bring to the table?
Yeah, really the value of doing it like this, as opposed to other ways, is that you have a lot more control. So we get to control the recipe, which is how much coffee goes in versus how much it goes out. Your recipe controls how strong your coffee is. So now we're gonna add our coffee that we weighed out. I poured up to 50 grams. It's doing what's called the bloom right now. And the bloom is really important so that it releases the CO2 or the gases from that roasting process. Typically 30 to 45 seconds is when we'll do our second pour. Let it go through. And there's a lot of different fun methods that people could get really into when it comes to how to pour and pour structure and I mean even temperature of your coffee. This is really what competitions are all about, and where coffee can be really fun if you want to get really into it. So give it a little swirl, integrate it, pour it, try it out, my friend. Hey, cheers, man. You're so welcome. Thanks for hanging out.
I hope you learned a little bit about your morning cup of coffee because there is a lot that goes into it, and Doxa Coffee is putting love in every single cup. Check it out if you're in South Austin, or check it out online where you can order your own bag. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brandon Hawley, and this is American Dream TV.